Taking a moment to find a comfortable seat. Bringing your shoulders to your ears and dropping them down. Twice more. Inhaling, shoulders to your ears and drop them down. And then again, and drop them down. Finding a comfortable cross-legged seat. Using a bolster or block, or even a rolled up towel to put underneath your sits bones to make it more comfortable. Resting your hands on your knees. And then coming into the space. For today's class, we're going to focus on the breath moving up and down the body. From the top of the head to the bottom of the feet, and then back up again. Imagine it like a pillar of energy. I want you to focus on really lifting the top of the head towards the sky in the poses and deeply grounding your feet into the ground. Even as we sit here now, feeling the sits bones grounding into the earth beneath you, lifting through the spine, and then the top of the skull gently reaching towards the sky. And then slowly starting to connect with Ujjayi Pranayama. Deepening the breath into the belly, exhaling through the nose. And then on your next inhale, reaching your arms up overhead and bringing your hands to your heart. And then taking a moment to set an intention. Sending something to yourself or to a loved one. Or sending something out to the world. And we're going to seal that intention with a deep inhale and then exhale out the mouth. And then straight away we're going to come to standing at the top of your mat. I'm going to face you to demonstrate. So we're going to inhale, arms up to the sky. Connecting your four fingers, index finger extended long, thumbs crossing, really bringing your triceps tight into your ears. You're going to deeply inhale and then exhale, leaning to the right. Breathe breathing into the left rib cage. Really feeling a stretch from the tip of the fingertips down through the side body all the way to the feet. On your next inhale, coming back to stand, and then exhale other side. Feeling the length from the tip of the fingertips all the way down the right side of the body. Making space between your ribs. And then inhale. And then exhale, bringing hands to your sides. Moving into Surya Namaskar A. Inhale. Lifting to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. And then stepping back to plank and hold. Taking a moment to feel the strength and length in plank pose. From the tip of your skull all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. And just moving slightly. Taking a deep inhale. You can either drop your knees to the ground or coming down to your belly. Forehead to the ground. Strong through your back legs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the ground, coming over your knees and pressing back, downward dog. Taking a moment here to ground down into the palms of your hands. Following the breath through the body. Keeping your head between your arms, making sure it's not sagging down or looking up. And then in your own time, slowly walking one foot at a time to the top of your mat. Inhaling halfway, exhaling forward fold. Bringing your feet slightly wider to hip distance and then hanging in ragdoll. Bending your knees slightly. Shaking your head no and yes. And then in your own time, rolling one vertebra up at a time. Root to rise, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Stepping back and moving through your vinyasa. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, lifting your feet and heels to the sky. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhaling, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, one breath, one movement. Inhale, lift. Moving through your vinyasa. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Inhaling, lifting your heels. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. coming into chair straight away. Taking a moment to really expand through the chest. Peeking down to make sure you can still see your toes. Tucking your tailbone slightly. And then deepening in. Again, feeling the breath move up and down the body. Taking a deep inhale and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway and then moving through your vinyasa. And then pressing back, downward dog. Next inhale, bringing your right foot forward, warrior one. Dropping your shoulders from your ears, bending deeply into the right knee, and feeling the strength down the back of the left leg all the way to the edge of the left foot. Taking a deep inhale, and then exhale, releasing your hands to the ground and moving through your vinyasa. Coming into the second side, left leg forward, warrior one. Inhaling, lift. And then breathing deeply here. Shoulders away from your ears. Deepening into that left leg, reaching through the left fingertips and then feeling the energy down the back right leg to the edge of the right foot. And then releasing your arms to the ground and moving through your vinyasa. And lifting your heels to the sky on an inhale and then exhaling, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair, and then root to rise, bringing your arms by your side. Chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, moving through your vinyasa. Inhaling upward dog and exhaling downward dog, straight away, right leg forward. One breath. Inhale, warrior one. Releasing down, either moving through your vinyasa or meeting back in a downward dog. And then exhaling, downward dog. Left leg forward, warrior one, second side. One breath. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Moving through your flow back to a downward dog. And taking a moment to check in. Take 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Twice more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale, lifting your heels. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, lifting your arms to the sky, connecting your hands with your pointer fingers out and your thumbs crossed over. We're going to inhale and then exhale to the right. Breathing into the left ribs. Feeling a stretch down the left side of the body. Imagining a pillar of energy from the tips of your fingers to the base of your feet. And then inhaling back to center. And then exhaling other side. Feeling the length in the right side of your body. Feeling the breath moving into the different areas that don't always have breath traveling there. And inhaling, reaching to the sky, and then exhale, bringing your hands by your side, Tadasana. The next inhale again, we're going to reach our arms to the sky. This time as we bring our palms down to our chest, we're going to lift our right knee, and then we're going to move into Warrior 3. You can stay with your palms at your heart. You can continue with the theme today of reaching in either direction. On the next inhale, we're going to step back into a lunge. And then bringing our hands to our heart, coming forward, and then taking our right elbow outside our left knee. You can drop your back knee to the ground. You can spread your wings. Our next inhale, coming back to center. We're going to straighten that front leg, and we're going to bring the left foot in parallel to the right. Bringing our heels in slightly for Goddess. Clasping our hands and bringing them to the base towards the ground. We're going to inhale and exhale. And we're going to inhale, arms up overhead, and then exhale, pressing them down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and then inhale, we're going to straighten our legs, take our heels out to the side, and then come forward in a wide-legged forward fold. Taking a moment here to be mindful of where your weight is in your feet. You don't want them too far leaning back, and you don't want to be in your toes. You want to find that middle area. And then from there, releasing. On the next inhale, bringing both palms beneath your chest, slowly walking to the front of your mat, coming into a lunge, and then we're going to step up into a standing split. Next inhale, dropping your right foot down to meet your left. You're going to inhale halfway. You're going to exhale, forward fold. And then you're going to inhale, root to rise, bringing your hands to your heart. And taking a moment to check in. pulling the arms up overhead. As you bring your palms to your chest, you're going to lift your left knee and then slowly start to make your way back into Warrior 3. Again, bringing your arms forward or leaving them at your chest, really stretching through the tips of your fingers to the back leg down to the foot. And then on your next exhale, coming into a lunge. Taking a moment here to ground down, to find focus. And then slowly bringing your hands to your heart, leaning your chest forward and coming into a twist second side. Taking the same arm variation you did with the first side. Breathing deeply, feeling the stretch through the back body. On your next inhale, coming into your lunge. Straightening the leg and coming into Goddess second side. This time, we're going to expand our arms on the inhale, and then like you're hugging a beach ball, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, expanding, straightening the legs, and then making your way down into a wide-legged forward fold, second side. Staying connected with your breath. And taking an arm variation. You could clasp your hands behind your back, extending your arms overhead. You could reach out to the sides of your feet. And then on your next inhale, breathing and extending, and then slowly walking towards the front of your mat, coming into a lunge, fingertips on the ground, and then making your way into a standing split. Breathing here, feeling the strength of the right leg, grounding down into the right foot. Deep inhale, and then releasing the left foot next to the right. We're going to inhale halfway, exhale forward, and then root to rise, breathing deeply, hands to your heart. And then taking your feet as wide or if not wider than your mat, with your two feet slanted out, we're going to come into a squat. You could put some books or a block underneath your bum here. And then from here, we're going to play with crow pose. So we've done a lot of lengthening into the body, a lot of opening, making space. So I like to tuck into a tight ball, coming up to on tops of my toes. And then splaying my knees out wide, bringing my palms down to the ground and really crouching in. From there, I puff up and then slowly start to walk into crow. You really want to lift through your arms, tucking tightly into a ball. If a jump back is in your practice, you can take that now. Otherwise, you're going to come back into a squat position. Moving through a vinyasa, if you took the jump back, and then stepping up to the front of the mat, coming into a squat, and then slowly releasing your bum to the ground. And now we're going to make our way slowly onto our backs. So starting with boat pose, holding here, feeling strength in the chest, spreading your shoulders wide, lengthening through the legs, and then slowly making your way onto your back. Just taking a moment to connect in with the breath, letting the sounds come and go, and then bringing both feet to the ground. You can do a back bend of your choice, either moving into wheel pose, which is what I'll cue today, or coming into bridge. So if you're gonna take wheel, you're gonna bring your palms of your hands back by your shoulders, tucking your chin slightly, feet firm to the ground, and then slowly on the inhale, lifting. Remembering to stay connected with breath. And then on your exhale, releasing down, bringing the soles of your feet together, knees wide, one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Ignoring the sounds around. And then on your next inhale, bringing your knees into your chest and then coming into a supine twist. I like to cross my left knee over my right for a stronger twist. And your next inhale, coming into the other side, taking a moment to reconnect your back body to the ground, and then taking the twist, dropping your knees to the left, extending your right arm long. And then on your next inhale, bringing your knees into your chest, giving yourself one last squeeze before releasing down into Shavasana. Today, bring your legs wider than your mat and spread your arms out wide, palms up, really letting letting the earth support you. Closing your eyes. Taking a moment to check in with that pillar of energy that is your body. How did sending the breath up and down the body change how you feel right now? For today's class, we're going to leave you in Shavasana. Namaste.